Students, today we will start exercise 6.5. Let us go to first question. PQR is a right angle triangle at P. If PQ is equal to 10 centimeters, PR is equal to 24 centimeters, find QR. So if it is a right angle triangle, two legs measurements are given. You have to find the value of hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side in the right angle triangle. Okay. So, how will you find out if these two values are there? How will you find out the third side? Okay. So, this can be calculated by using Pythagoras property. So, what is Pythagoras property says? The longest side square or hypotenuse square is equal to PR square plus PQ square. PR square plus PQ square is equal to QR square, hypotenuse square. This is called Pythagoras property. Pythagoras property, what does it say? Ki the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares on its legs. Square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares, PR square plus PQ square. Okay. So what do you mean by square? Square means you will multiply the number, same number 2 times. 10 into 10, 24 into 24. Okay. So PQ value is 10 centimeters, PQ square is 10 square. 10 square means 10 into 10. Similarly, PR value is 24 centimeter. PR square means 24 square. 24 square means 24 into 24 is 576. 100 plus 576 is equal to 676. So what is this value? 676 is nothing but 26 square. So QR square means QR into QR. 26 square means 26 into 26. So QR value is equal to 26. Okay. Now let us see the next question. So here I am giving you third question. A 15-meter long ladder reached a window 12-meter high from the ground. 12-meter high from the ground. On placing against a wall at a distance A, find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. Okay. A 15-meter long ladder. So, length of the ladder is given 15 meter. Reached a window 12 meter high from the ground. So, this is the window here. So, window 12 meter high from the ground. This is the ground here. So, 12 meter high from the ground. On placing it against a wall at a distance A. So, this is against a wall at a distance A. Okay. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder. Find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. Okay. So, find the distance of the foot of the ladder from the wall. Okay. Now, so he gave you hypotenuse value. He gave you one of the leg value. You have to find out the third value. And it is clearly a right angle triangle. Isn't it? It's clearly a right angle triangle. If it is a right angle triangle, you know by Pythagoras property, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares on its legs. So, 15 meter square is equal to A square plus 12 meter square. Longest side square is equal to 12 square plus A square. Okay. So, what do you mean by square? You are multiplying the number 2 times. 12 into 12, 144. 15 square means 15 into 15, 225. Okay. Now, how do you calculate A square value? You will take 144 to the right hand side. Plus 144 if it goes to the right hand side, it becomes minus 144. So, 225 minus 144. How much is this? 81. 81, isn't it? So, A square is equal to 81. A square is equal to 81 means A star A is equal to 9 into 9. A into A is equal to 9 into 9. So what is the value of A? A is equal to 9. Okay. So here hypotenuse measurement is given and one of the leg is given. You are going to find out the third leg. Okay. A value you have to find out. So how do you find out? Hypotenuse square is equal to A square plus 12 meter square. Okay. From this you will calculate what is A square value. From there you will find out what is A value. Okay. Question. Which of the following can be the sides of right angle triangle? Okay. Which of the following sides? There are three questions given. I took third question. In case of right angle triangle, identify where the right angle is. Okay. Now here, how do you identify these are the sides of right angle triangle? If they satisfy Pythagoras property, they form the sides of right angle triangle. So what we have to check? We have to check whether these three sides are satisfying the property of Pythagoras. So what is Pythagoras says? Pythagoras theorem says कि square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of square of its legs. So we have to check whether square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of its legs. So what shall we do? Let us square each side. 1.5 square is 1.5 into 1.5 is 2.25. Now let us square the second side. 2 centimeter. 2 square is equal to 4. Okay. Now let us square this one also, the larger number. If it is a right angle triangle, then it becomes the hypotenuse, the larger number. 2.5 square means 2.5 into 2.5, which is equal to 6.25. Okay. Now let us check whether it satisfies the Pythagoras property or not. So Pythagoras property is just add the squares. 2.25 plus 4 is 6.25. 2.25 plus 4 is 6.25, which is equal to the square of hypotenuse, square of the third side. So it satisfies the Pythagoras property. Therefore, this forms a right angle triangle. Okay. Now, when it forms a right angle triangle, where is the right angle? So, where is the right angle? Generally, the right angle will be opposite to the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 2.5 centimeters. So, it lies opposite to hypotenuse. Right angle is here. Okay. So, it is between 1.5 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Right angle is between 1.5 centimeter and 2 centimeter. Okay. Now, let us see the next question. A tree is broken at a height of 5 meter from the ground and its top touches the ground at a distance of 12 meter from the base of the tree. Find the original height of the tree. So a tree is broken at a height of 5 meters from the ground. So this is a tree which is broken at the top. Okay. So a tree is broken at a height of 5 meter. So at a height of 5 meter, the tree is broken and fell down on the ground. Okay. At a distance 12 meter from the base of the tree. This is the base of the tree, isn't it? So it fell down at a distance 12 meter from the base of the tree. Okay. So this is the broken part of the tree. It fell down 12 meter distance from the base of the tree. Okay. Now find the original height of the tree. So you need to find out the original height. This is the original height. From at 5 meter it fell down. This part has fell down like this. This part has fell down like this. Okay. So we need to find out the complete tree has how much measurement. Okay. So what is the measurement of the complete tree? Okay. Now let ABD be the tree before it is broken. Let ABD be the tree before it is broken. At the point D. Okay. Now let the top D touches the ground. This top D touches the ground at A after it broke. So this part has been broken and it fell down on the ground and it touches at the point A. This point D touches at the point A. Then triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Triangle ABC is a right angle triangle and right angle lies at B. Okay. Now we use, because it is forming a right angle triangle, we use Pythagoras theorem. AB is equal to 12 meters because it fell down at a distance 12 meters from the base of the tree. So AB is equal to 12 meters and BC is equal to 5 meters. This part of the tree, BC is equal to 5 meters. Let us find out this broken part, how much it has been broken. So this part can be found out by using Pythagoras theorem because it is forming a right angle triangle, isn't it? So this is a hypotenuse because right angle lies here, this becomes a hypotenuse. So what is the Pythagoras theorem says? This is AC. AC square is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. Hypotenuse square is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. So AC square, 12 square means 12 into 12, which is equal to 144. 5 square means 5 into 5 is equal to 25. Okay. So 144 plus 25 is 169. And 169, how can it be written as a square? 13 square. 13 into 13 is 169. So AC is equal to 13 meters. Okay. So we have got this part. What is this part? This part is nothing but CD. AC is nothing but CD. CD fell down and touched the ground. Okay. So AC is equal to CD. CD is equal to 13 meters and the remaining part of the tree is 5 meters. So total length of the tree is 13 meters plus 5 meters is equal to 18 centimeter. 30 meter plus 5 meter is equal to 18 meter. Okay. Okay. So what happened here? This is a complete tree. Okay. It is broken at the top C. And CD part is fell down on the ground and it touched the ground at the point A. Okay. Now the remaining part which is there is 5 meter. Okay. So therefore, you need to find out what is the complete length of the tree. Okay. So because it is forming a right angle triangle here, you will find by using Pythagoras theorem. So hypotenuse square is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. So you will get 13 square. So AC value is 13. So AC value is 13 means CD value is 13. 13 plus 5 is equal to 18 meters will be the total length of the tree. Okay. Let us see next one. Angles Q and R of a PQR triangle are 25 degrees and 65 degrees. So he gave you two angles. Write which of the following is true. PQ square plus QR square is RP square. PQ square plus QR square is RP square. PQ square plus RP square is equal to QR square. PQ square plus RP square is equal to QR square. RP square plus QR square is equal to PQ square. So how do you find out? How do you find this? So first of all, you make the angle sum. The sum of 25 degrees and 65 degrees is 25 plus 65. Sum of these two angles is 90 degrees. And what is the sum? What is the sum of angles in a triangle? Is 180 degrees. So how much this has to be? 90 degrees. So we got 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees. This means it is a right angle triangle. If it is a right angle triangle, where is the hypotenuse? This part is 90 degrees. This angle is 90 degrees. So opposite to 90 degrees will be the hypotenuse. So opposite to 90 degrees, what is the side? QR. So which is true? QR square is equal to RP square plus PQ square. QR square will be the hypotenuse. The longest side is equal to PR square plus QP square. Okay. So second one is true. Opposite to 90 degrees will be your hypotenuse always. Okay. So QR square is equal to PR square plus PQ square. Now next slide. Seventh problem. Find the perimeter of the rectangle whose length is 40 centimeter and the diagonal is 41 centimeter. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. That means you have to find the sum of all sides. Isn't it? Perimeter means the sum of all sides. Whose length is 40 centimeter. Length is 40 centimeter and diagonal is 41 centimeter. Okay. So if this is 40, then this is also 40. Okay. Now, you know that this forms a right angle triangle. Okay. So, rectangle, if you draw a diagonal like this, then it forms a right angle triangle. All angle A is equal to 90 degrees, angle B is equal to 90 degrees, angle C is equal to 90 degrees, angle D is equal to 90 degrees. All four sides have 90 degrees angle. Okay. Now, here, to find the perimeter, we need to find the breadth also. We have length 40 centimeter. We need to find breadth also. So how do you find the breadth? We have 40 centimeter and we have this hypotenuse side 41 centimeter. So using right angle triangle property, by using Pythagoras property, you can find out the third side. Isn't it? So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay. So AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. What is AC square? 41 square is equal to AB square is 40 square plus BC square we don't know, we have to calculate. Okay. So 41 square is 41 into 41 which is equal to 1681. 40 square is 40 into 40, 1600. Okay. So you take this number to this side to get the value of BC square. So this is plus 40 square, so plus 1600. So if it comes to this side, it becomes minus 1600. 1681 minus 1600 is equal to 81 is equal to BC square. So BC square is 81 means BC square is equal to 9 nines are 81. So BC is equal to 9 centimeter. Okay. So this is 9 centimeter and this is 40 centimeter. So how do you find the perimeter? Perimeter is 40 plus 9 plus 40 plus 9. 2 into L plus B. So 2 into 40 plus 9. 40 plus 9 is 49. 2 into 49. 2 into 49 is 2 nines are 18. 1, 2 fours are 8 plus 1 9. 98 centimeter. So perimeter is equal to 98 centimeter. Okay. Similarly, the next question. The diagonals of a rhombus are measured 16 centimeter and 30 centimeters. Diagonal's length is given. One is 16, the other one is 30. Find its perimeter. Find its perimeter. Now, here you should know a property that diagonals in the rhombus are perpendicular bisectors of each other. So that means this diagonal cut this diagonal at exactly the midpoint, and also this happens to be 90 degrees. This happens to be 90 degrees. Okay. So E is the midpoint of the diagonal. Diagonals cut in such a way that they bisect each other. So AE is equal to EC, DE is equal to EB. E is the midpoint of the diagonals. Okay. So this is the property of rhombus. And also This angle is 90 degrees. Angle E is equal to 90 degrees from here. Angle E is equal to 90 degrees. Angle E is equal to 90 degrees. Angle E is equal to 90 degrees from all sides. Okay. So, if dB is equal to 16, if dB is equal to 16, then what is dE? dB by 2. dE is half of this length. So, dE is equal to 16 by 2, 8 centimeter. Okay. Similarly, AE is, this AC is 30. So, AE is 30 by 2. AE value is 30 divided by 2. 30 divided by 2 is 15 centimeters. Okay. And by using Pythagoras theorem, because angle E is equal to 90 degrees, so AB square is, AB is your hypotenuse, or AD is your hypotenuse, DC is your hypotenuse, BC is your hypotenuse. So, any one side is sufficient because rhombus all sides are equal. Okay. Calculate any one side. So, AD square is equal to, this is hypotenuse square is equal to AE square plus DE square. Very simple. AE square plus DE square. But what is AE? AE is equal to 15. 15 square plus DE square. DE is half of 16. 8. So, DE is equal to 8. AE is equal to 15. So, 8 square plus 15 square is equal to AD square. 8 square is 6. 8 8s are 64. 15 square is 225 is equal to AD square. Okay. So, 64 plus 225. 64 plus 225 is 289. Okay. So, 289 is equal to DA square. So, what is the number which becomes square? Square of the number is 289 is 17 square. 17 square is 289. Okay. So, DA value is 17. So, if DA value is 17 and rhombus all sides are equal, so 17 plus 17 plus 17 plus 17, or in other words, 4 into 17. So, 4 into 17 is 68 centimeters. Okay. 68 centimeters is the perimeter of the rhombus. So, in this, what we have to remember here is diagonals bisect each other in rhombus. Means what? Diagonals cut at the midpoint. Diagonals cut at the midpoint. Here the length of the diagonals are given 16 and 30. So, this part is 30 divided by 2 and this part is 16 divided by 2. Okay. And also diagonals are perpendicular to each other. So, 90 degrees. So, this forms a right angle triangle. If this forms a right angle triangle, we can make use of Pythagoras property. So, get only one side. That is sufficient. Okay, this is 15, this is 8. So, making use of 15 and 8, find the value of AD. Okay, then because perimeter is 4 times each side, so 4 times 17 you have got here. So, 4 times 17 is 68 centimeters. So, here we have to remember some points. I think you must have got it. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of its legs. This point you know. The second point you should know is, if the Pythagoras property holds, then the triangle must be right angle triangle. Okay. If the Pythagoras property holds, then the triangle must be right angle triangle. Vice versa also. If it is a right angle triangle, then the Pythagoras property holds. If Pythagoras property is holding, then it must be a right angle triangle. Okay.